so much for having me. I'm pumped to be here and see all of your friendly faces so early. You guys woke up so early today, huh? All right, well, over the past few months, many of you have probably seen people in the media sharing their personal stories about harassment, emotional and physical abuse, bullying, and discrimination. They've recounted their experiences and have empowered others to speak up as well. But this isn't just about those people you see in the media speaking up. These stories are not just happening to those people you see at award shows and in the magazines. They're part of a greater movement, the movement for change and the movement to speak our truths, for standing up for our rights and supporting one another. These movements are for anyone who has ever felt like their power has been taken away from them by someone else. They're for any and all victims and survivors of assault, violence, abuse, bullying, harassment, or inequality of any kind in any environment, whether in the workplace, at home, on the playground, at the shopping center, in school, or on social media. They're to help vocalize and create unity among those who have gone through these experiences, for anyone who ever feels like they have no one to talk to, like they're holding on to a secret that they're desperate to release but feel that there's no place for them to release it in. But we at We Day are trying to create that safe environment for you, the younger generation, to share your stories, connect, and to support one another, for you to feel protected and nurtured as you release your truths. Now, I know that that's not easy. For me, writing about my experiences with dating violence and emotional abuse was intimidating at first. But the support that I've received after coming forward has far exceeded the fear that almost prohibited me from doing it in the first place. And it made me realize that I was not, and still am not, alone. And speaking out at We Days around the world to inspiring people like you has made the experience incredibly helpful and freeing. Going through a traumatic event and being stripped of your agency to vocalize and articulate it can make you feel violated and alone. But you aren't alone. You're never, ever alone. And when we speak out and share our stories, we create a positive space for others to do the same. And as a result, we become part of the movement. There's no invitation needed, just the desire to participate. And if you haven't had something like this that's happened to you, you can still stand up and still speak out and still support those who have. Your support and your participation for others in these conversations is key. And we need to make ourselves feel less alone by joining together and talking about our experiences. The world is a huge and very scary place sometimes. And speaking up about hurtful experiences can feel intimidating and alienating. But by joining together in safe environments like We Day, we can prove that speaking our truths is not as lonely as it may seem, and the world doesn't have to be such an overwhelming place after all. It's time to take our power back and be brave. If you want to speak up, speak up. Don't ask yourselves, why now? Ask yourselves, why not now? And through our words and actions, let's erase all feelings of hatred, fear, and isolation, and instead create images of love, kindness, strength, and unity, because together we really are stronger. Thank you, guys.